So what we're looking at here, guys, about a 2.5-year-old baby alligator. Now these little guys hatch out of the egg at about 8 inches long, and then they grow about a foot a year for the first 5 or 6 years of their life. Now this size though, they are cute, they are adorable, and guess what, guys? They are even friendly. See, look. Very nice little guy. But keep in mind, folks, eventually he'll be just as big as the one in the pond over there and grip off your arm. So they don't stay cute forever. This close, you can see that top row of teeth sticking out. On a croc, you can see both rows like a zipper. And then the alligator here has 80 teeth, while the crocodile has 60 teeth. Of course, if you were close enough to count teeth, you should probably run and not hear what it is anymore. Professional advice, okay? Now, the other big question we get, what's more dangerous, gators or crocs? What do you guys think? Crocs. Unanimously, everybody says crocs. Now, let me put it to you this way. There are actually 23 different species of crocodilians, that means alligators, crocodiles, and caiman, in the world. 23 different kinds. Some of them are very dangerous, like Nile crocodiles in Africa. Those eat people every year. But here, if we compare our American alligator to an American crocodile, every few years, someone is killed by an alligator. While there's never been a single death from an American crocodile in the history of the state of Florida. Alligator. Like I said, he loves me. Okay. Now, I do have the stick here. Now, I'm not going to poke him. I'm not going to hit him or prod him with the stick. What the stick is here for, in case he does get too close, I can put that in his mouth and try and block him so he doesn't actually get a hold of me. Okay? So just to be clear, though, we're not going to hurt him with the stick or anything like that. Hey, big guy. Hey, Dilla. Okay. Very carefully, we're going to get a hold of that tail. Keeping that stick pointed at the face, so if he does turn around, he gets a mouthful of stick instead of a mouthful of crisp. Now, we do grab onto the tail, folks, because if you take a very close look right here, you'll notice there's no teeth. Gotta be smart for this job. Alright, so we're going to pull him up and out of here, up the ramp here. There we go, all the way back. All the way back into the center. And alright. You guys getting excited over there? You ever see that horse show where they jump the fence into the crowd? It's a very short fence. Here we go, guys. Alright. Hold still, hold still, hold still. Well, that's the show, guys. I'm done. Alright. Now, I'm kidding, really. We're not done, okay? I just gotta catch my breath. So this alligator is 8.5 feet long, weighs somewhere around 250 pounds, and we estimate his age is probably in the neighborhood of 25 to 30 years old. He's a big boy. Now the first thing I'm sure everybody notices on our alligator there are the jaws. Now a large alligator like this can bite down with an entire ton of power within that mouth, quite literally 2,000 pounds per square inch of power. I'm going to demonstrate that for you guys right now, and the way I'm going to do that is with this stick. You guys are impressed with the stick? Yeah. Remember, guys, it is not the size that matters. It is how we use this thing, okay? The jokes only get worse. Bear with me, okay? So what we're going to do with the stick is I'm going to go up to that alligator and I'm going to touch the inside of his mouth with the stick. Now, when I do that, he should slam the jaw shut. Should make a loud noise. Hopefully, you guys should be impressed. That'd be the point, okay? Now, the way we're going to do this is by relying on the fact that those eyes sit on the top of the head and they face out to the sides. It leaves a blind spot right in front of the face. They can't see anything from their face, so that's where we're going to be. So let's give this a shot. You can't even hold still, though. Hey, no, don't run away, come on. Alright, come on back. Come on. As you guys can tell, he is thrilled to do the show. No, he's not cooperating. He's got to hold still to do this. There we go, nice and still. don't touch anything in there. I get right up in front. Can't see anything at all right in front of the face. But if you touch anything, slams the jaw shut, okay? And we only do that once, so hopefully you're paying attention. Otherwise, tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Alright, what we're going to do with our alligator now, though, is some gator wrestling. Now, even though we call it alligator wrestling, it's not like TV wrestling. I don't hurt them, I don't headlock them, and I don't wear tights or spandex, okay? So, not that kind of show. What alligator wrestling actually is the techniques used by the Seminole Indians to capture and restrain. Sorry, is that yours? To capture and restrain an animal like this in the wild. So what they want to do is jump on the back, tie a rope around the jaws, and bring this thing back to their camp alive. So the first thing we're going to do is jump on the back. It's kind of like walking a big ugly dog in a way. Get them hold still. How's that funny, you kid? You almost killed me, that's funny. Alright guys, that wasn't so bad. Who's next? Not you! Alright guys, now once on the back of this alligator, the first thing we want to do is close up those jaws. Now even though he bites down with that immense amount of jaw pressure, you can hold the jaws shut with your bare hands, as you can see right here. All that power is in closing the mouth, very little for opening the mouth, which saves my butt in here all day long. Yeah, I wouldn't have jaw with that fact. The show will be a lot more exciting for you to watch. Don't lose your sense of humor now, guys. Now this also means, because you can hold the jaw shut with one hand, if you guys are ever out in the Everglades and an alligator's chasing you, all you really have to do is just turn around and grab on. No, guys, you run away, don't try that. I'm kidding. Although you can hold the jaw shut with one hand, I do not advise that you try it, okay? Now once these jaws are closed, the Seminole will then want to tie a rope around them, and the way they tie that rope when they were alone is by holding the jaws shut between their chin and their chest, allowing your hands to be free to take out a rope and tie a knot. You guys want to demonstrate that for you? Yeah, sure, Chris, if you want to die, go ahead. Alright, if you guys want to see me do it, you have to give me some motivation. If you guys want to see it right? Alright. I'm saying, if I'm the rest of my life, you better have fun. Okay, hold them up like this. That's enough of that. Okay. Alright, guys, there we go. So if I had a rope, I'd bring it out to the sides and bring it around the front and tie it shut. So that's how they'd actually pull that one off. Now, when you look inside that mouth, there are 80 teeth in there, 40 top, 40 bottom. And the cool thing about the teeth of this alligator, they can cycle around 3,000 to 4,000 in a lifetime. Because they naturally shut them, or if he bites down, he can break them off and grow them back. Let's see if I can lower his head a little bit so you guys can see. Oh my, very strong. When we look at the back, they have those bumps and ridges on the back side, which are actually made out of solid bone. Each one being what we call an osteoderm, means bone, skin, and Latin. And then right behind his eyes are going to be the ears, this little flap right here on that side. You guys can see that? Yeah, it's kind of cute, like a really ugly dog is. Okay? And a little flap right there on that side for you guys to see, okay? So being a little flap, you can seal off the ear canal to keep out water. You can seal off the nostrils too. Now I do have one last trick to show everybody, but before I do it, let me tell you guys a little bit about myself so you don't think I'm just some dumb redneck. Does I see those books? That's supposed to be funny, so I'm not a dumb redneck. Believe it or not, I do have my bachelor's degree in environmental studies from Florida International University. So an educated redneck, there's a difference. I would like to do crocodilian research for graduate school, so that's why I like working with the alligators, because it does give you what we call first-hand or no-hand experience depending on how your day goes. And my mom doesn't like to joke either, don't worry. But I do pay tuition by wrestling alligators. So that being said, I'll do one last thing to try to impress you. Our last trick is what we call face-off, because if you mess it up, your face will come off. I'm going to set my chin on the edge of the open mouth right here, making sure I do not touch anything. In there. Yeah, guys, it's not a joke. Now, I know I try and be funny, and I try and make you guys have a good time, but it is very scary. Like, it's no joke. If you screw this up, well, you don't have a face, but I don't have anything to lose. Let's do this up. Get your picture quickly. That's enough of that. Alright guys, thank you very much. I'll tell you what folks, the first time we jump on the back of an alligator, Yeah, it's pretty scary, but I remember the first time I'm like, yeah, this is awesome, right up on the back of a gator. How do you get off the alligator? What we're going to do is we're going to cover up his eyes nice and careful. We're going to ride him off the sunset. I'll see you guys later. I'm just kidding, folks. Y'all had a good time? Yeah.